Hello everyone, I am Abhishek KV, mathematics lecturer at Sri Ramakrishna Vidyashala, Mysuru. Welcome back to part 2 of the KCET 2026 maths discussion. Yesterday, we covered the overall paper analysis and solved two questions from the first chapter sets. Today, we are going to work through the complete solution for all the first PUC topics that appeared in this year paper. So this year they given exactly 23 questions from the first PUC topics, and last year they gave 20 questions. So we will make sure we don't skip anything. Let's jump right in and start with the question number 1 of the today's session. So here I'm going to start with the relations and functions, chapter 2 of the first PUC, and here they given totally two questions this year. As it is, last year also they asked two questions and functions. So here they given the domain of the function root of x minus 7 divided by 9 minus x. So here the time saving result you should know. The first time saving result is, see, whenever your equation under the square root x minus a divided by x minus b, the domain of this function is minus infinity to a closed and union minus infinity to a union open b comma infinity, because b is in denominator, the equation of the denominator should not be equal to 0. So the time saving result 2 says, whenever your equation like this, whenever x minus a divided by b minus x, the domain of this function will be closed a comma open b, and both are will satisfy when a is less than b. So according to the given question, it is root of x minus 7 divided by 9 minus x. Here a refers 7 and b refers 9. So domain of this function will be closed a. What is a? 7. You know 7 is less than 9. And what is b? It is 9. So option 2 is the right answer for question number 27, version code B2 of your KCET 2026. I hope you all got this. Let's move on. So the second question from relations and functions of first PUC. Here n of a is equal to 2, that is number of element in set A is 2, and number of relations from the set A to set B is 1024. Then what is n of B? Here the time saving result is number of relations from set A to set B is 2 power number of element in set A into number of element in set B. See why? The relation is nothing but the subset of the Cartesian product. What is the subset formula? 2 power n if you have the single set. Since we have two sets in Cartesian product, it will be 2 power n of a into n of b. And the given, the number of relation is 1024. See, if I am going to solve this, 2 power, what is n of a they given? According to n of a, it is 2. See, 2 into, what is n of b? That's what I am going to find out. Since the left hand side is in 2 power something, can I write 1024 as 2 power 10? Again, this can be written as 2 power 2 into n of b is equal to, see, 2 power 10 can be written as 2 into 5. If you compare LHS and RHS, you can cancel 2 with 2 and power 2 with power 2, and what you left out? N of b is equal to 5. So option 2 is the right answer for question number 28. I hope you all got the answer for this question number 28, version code B2. So these are the two questions they given from relations and functions of chapter 2. See, next I'll move on to trigonometry. So here they given three questions from trigonometry this time. Last year they gave two questions, so this year they asked three questions. The first question is, the maximum value of sine of x plus pi by 6 plus cos of x plus pi by 6 is attained at. So here the time saving result is maximum value of sine theta plus cos theta is attained at, please remember, theta is equal to pi by 4. Very simple. So in place of theta, what we have? X plus pi by 6. So according to the time saving result, I can write x plus pi by 6 as pi by 4, because theta is equal to pi by 4. Here theta is x plus pi by 6. Theta is x plus pi by 6. So here we have to find out the value of x. See, here it become pi by 4 minus pi by 6. If I'm going to take the LCM, see 6 4s are 24. 6 pi minus 4 pi. Can I write directly? 6 pi minus 4 pi is 2 pi. 2 1s are 2 12s are. Therefore x is equal to pi by 12. Option 4 is the right answer. If you use this, the time saving result, you can easily getting the answer. Now, the second question from trigonometry of this year question paper. The angles of a triangle in AP. See, you don't have AP in PUC. They deleted, but you're all studied AP when you was in 10th standard. So if you know, if the angles of a triangle are in AP, you should know this. If you consider A, B, C are the angles, and the greatest angle is double. See what if I consider A, B, C are in AP, you should remember the middle angle always 60 degree, and the greatest angle, what is the greatest angle here? If you consider greatest angle as C, C is equal to twice of the least angle. What is the least angle? A. And you should remember the thing, in the context of AP problem of this type, the third angle usually refers to the middle term. So what is the middle term here? B. So if you consider B is equal to 60 degree, this is the time saving result. If A, B, C are the angles of a triangle, if it is in AP, the middle angle always 60 degree, and the greatest angle C is equal to twice of the least angle, that is 2A. And I already mentioned, in the context of AP problem of this type, the third angle usually refers to the middle angle. So the sine of the third angle, so what is sine 60? So the middle angle is 60. Sine 60 is equal to what? Root 3 by 2. No need to find out what is C, what is A. We know the middle angle is always 60 degree, and this I'm going to take as a third angle. So sine of the third angle is root 3 by 2. So option 1 is the right answer for question number 31 of version code B2. Let's move on. Again, they given the question from deleted portion because the trigonometric equation is not in the syllabus. Here they given alpha and beta are the acute angles. Alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta satisfies the equation. See, here they given tan square theta minus 4 tan theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Then what is alpha and beta? So here we have to use, see, since alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta satisfies the equation tan square theta minus 4 tan theta plus 1 is equal to 0, we can write tan of alpha plus beta plus tan of alpha minus beta. See, you know, sum of the angle is minus b by a. Here a is equal to 1. According to question, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to 1. So it is minus b by a. Minus of minus become plus 4, 4 by 1. And product of the roots, tan of alpha plus beta into tan of alpha minus beta is equal to c by a. What is c? 1. And what is c? 1. And if you are going to consider tan of a plus b formula, in place of a, if you are going to take alpha plus beta, plus in place of b, if you are going to take alpha minus beta, tan of a plus b is equal to tan a. Tan a matlab tan of alpha plus beta, tan b, tan of alpha minus beta divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b, tan of alpha plus beta into tan of alpha minus beta. So if you're going to consider this here, beta beta will get cancelled, so it becomes tan of 2 alpha is equal to, so you know tan of alpha plus beta is 4, and tan of alpha into alpha plus beta into alpha minus beta is 1, 1 minus 1 becomes 0, and 4 by 0 become infinity. Therefore your 2 alpha, see tan 2 alpha is equal to infinity. At what angle tan become infinity? It is pi by 2. And if you're going to take alpha, see alpha is equal to what? Pi by 4. Alpha is equal to pi by 4. Pi by 4 matlab 45 degree. See, when you look at the option, no need to find out beta, because we have 45 degree of alpha respectively. They given alpha is always 45, so therefore we have only one option having alpha as 45, so option A. See, if you want to find beta, and see here alpha plus beta, alpha minus beta, both are satisfied. Tan square theta minus 4 tan theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore alpha plus beta is equal to, sorry, alpha is equal to 45, you know. Therefore beta is equal to 30 degree. Beta is equal to 30 degree. You should know that. Okay, so we have only one option, so we can go through with this. So let's move on. These are the three questions they given from this KCET. Let's move on. So question number 45, version code B2. Summation n is equal to 1 to 4 root of, see we know summation matlab sum, n is equal to 1 to 4, and root of minus 1, we know this is iota, and we have 2 power n. If you're going to apply n is equal to 1, it become I square. Since it is summation plus, if you put 2 it is 4, I power, if I put 3 6, I power, if I put 4 it is 8. You know I square is minus 1, I power 4 is plus 1. Again I power 6 is minus 1, because I power 6 can be written as I square, I power 8 can be written as I power 4 again. This can be written as minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. So answer will be 0. So option 3 is the right answer. And this year they given only one question from complex numbers. Usually they ask only one question. So this year also they given one question from complex number. Answer is option 3. I hope you all got the answer for this question. Let's move on. Question number 46, version code B2, and this is the question they given from linear inequality. Last year they given 2 questions from linear inequality, and this year they given only one question from linear inequality. So if I'm going to solve this, it becomes 3x minus 3 less than or equal to 2x minus 6. So if you're going to take 2x to left hand side, 3x minus 2x less than or equal to minus 6 plus 3. So it become x less than or equal to minus 3. So answer is option 1. Very easiest question. Yeah, let's move on. Question number 48, version code B2. See here, last year they given 2 questions from permutation and combination. This year also they continues the same. One question from permutation and one question from combination. How many ways can you arrange all the letters and numbers in KCET 2025 which starts with K? See, it starts with K, end with 5 matlab. See, if you're going to take the permutation for this, start with K. See, totally how many letters we have? KCET 2025. 4, 4 plus 3, 7. See, we already filled 2 boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here, a minute. Here they given 7 letters. So first letter is K, last letter is 5. So we can take only one way, and here also we can take only one way. And how many boxes we left out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many letters we left out? See here, first letter is K, last number is 5, and we remaining with totally 4 plus 4, sorry, 8 boxes we have. 8 boxes. So we have 6p6 divided by 2 factorial, because number of permutation of n things, if the repetition, number of permutation of the time saving result, you should know number of permutation of n things, if p things are repeated, p things are repeated, is n factorial divided by p factorial. See here 2 is repeated twice, so here the number of n things matlab 6 CET 202. So if I'm going to take 6p, 6 is 6 factorial by 2, this is 360 by 2, answer is sorry, and 6 factorial is 720, 720 by 2 is 360. So option 2 is the right answer for question number 48, question code B2. And one more question, I hope you all got the answer for this. One more question from permutations and combination. And see, this is the question from combination. 10 distinct points are taken on a circle, then using these points, see here the time saving result says number of triangles that can be formed is 100. See here the given statement 1 is 100. If you have 10 distinct points, then number of triangles, number of permutations of here you can use this. Number of triangles is 10C3, that is NC3. If you have n number of points, the time saving result is NC3. So here they given 10 distinct point, 10C3. This can be written as 10 into 9 into 8, 3 numbers in a decreasing order, and we have to take 3 factorial in the denominator. The answer will give 120, but they given 100. So statement 1 is false. Statement 1 is false. So if you consider statement 2, number of cards. See, number of cards, the time saving result is NC2. Here n they given 10, so 10C2. 10 can we have to write 2 numbers in a decreasing order, and we have to take 2 factorial. 10 nines are 90, 90 by 2 is 45. Exactly they given 45 in statement 2. Statement 2 is true. Statement 1 is false, statement 2 is true. Option 4 is the right answer for question number 47, version code B2. Let's move on. See, this is a general question, but if you're going to take 2 cube at x is equal to 3 into 2 square like this, it will take time. 3 into 2 plus 1 divided by 2 power 4 plus 4 into 2 cube plus 6 into 2 square plus 4 into 2 plus 1. See, it's time consuming. Don't follow this method. See, because you know x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1, according to binomial theorem we can write this as x plus 1 whole cube, and according to binomial theorem x power 4 4x cube 4 6x square 4x plus 1. See, this can be written as x plus 1 whole power 4. When x is equal to 2, see, if you are going to apply x is equal to 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 cube is 27, 2 plus 1 3, 3 power 4 is 81. So 27 ones are 27 threes are. So option 3 is the right answer for number 49, version code B2. Don't follow this method, okay, because it's time consuming. When it comes to question number 50, version code B2, they given one question from sequence and series, that is from GP. See, if the terms are in GP, AR square, AR standard rooted, so we can directly take, okay, so we can we have alternative method for this, but if you're going to use this time saving result, it will be easy for you. Otherwise, if you're going to take A is equal to 2, and according to given AR cube is equal to 4, so here A is equal to 2, if you're going to take AR cube as see, A is 2, 2 only, and here r ar cube is 4. So we're going to take this as 2 square. Sorry, here they given a is root 2. 2 square divided by root 2 is equal to r cube. So this can be written as r cube is equal to 2 power 2 minus 1 by 2. This become 2 power 3 by 2. If you're going to compare with LHS, cube get cancelled. Therefore r is equal to root 2. You know, a is equal to root 2, r is equal to root 2. A already they given, and ar become root 2 into root 2, that is 2. So we have ar 2, so we can directly take option 2, because we have only one option having second term is 2, and the third term ar square, this is equal to a is root 2, this is root 2 whole square, this become 2 root 2, 2 root 2 can be written as 8. So option 2 is the right answer for question number 50, version code B2. So again, when it comes to straight line, they given one question in this here paper. So here the line L1 joining 2 points minus 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 6 divides the line L2. I think this is meaningless, and instead of like this they should give L1 is divided by L1 is divided by L2. L1 is divided by L2. Here the time saving result is, see, the line 2 passes to the point 3 comma minus 1. See, the following equation, which of the following equation satisfies this point, that will be your final answer. See, consider option 1, 4 into 3 minus 3 into minus 1 minus 9. Is it equal to 0? No, this is not equal to 0, because 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. So here we have 9. So option 1 is not correct. Option B, consider option B, 4 into 3 minus 3 into minus 1 plus 9. See, again it will not give 0, because it will be 12 plus 3, 15 plus 9, it will be 24. So option B is not correct. Consider option 3, 4 into 3 plus 3 into minus 1 minus 9 is equal to 0. See, 4 3s are 12, minus 3 minus 9 is equal to 0. Yes, so option 3 will satisfy this point. This is the time saving result. See, whenever the given passes through the point, if your equation is in x and y, you can use this time saving result. The given point should satisfy the equation. That will be your answer. So option 3 is the right answer. And from conic section, they given the basic one, and here you should know, see, alpha is the angle made by, this is the angle made by intersecting L1 and L2. L1 is a vertical line, fixed line, and L2 is a flexible line. So alpha is the angle made by intersection of two lines, and beta is the angle made by the plane intersecting with the vertical line L1. So here, if beta is equal to 90 degree, the section is circle. Section is circle. When beta, see, when beta is less than 90 degree, remember, when alpha less than beta less than 90 degree, then it forms ellipse. And beta is, minute, when beta is less than 90 degree, when beta is less than 90 degree, the section is ellipse. Section is ellipse. Alpha less than beta less than. When alpha is equal to beta, the section is parabola. The section is parabola. When alpha greater than beta, and this is greater than or equal to 0 degree, the section is hyperbola. The section is hyperbola. See, statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false here, because beta greater than 90 degree, they given the section is ellipse. This is wrong, because beta should be less than 90 degree, not greater than 90 degree. So statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. Option 1 is the right answer for question number 6, version code B2. Let's move on. So here they given introduction to 3D. One of the time consuming question. See here, because they given 3 points of a right angle triangle ABC. So you know, according to Pythagoras theorem, it is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. If you're going to apply AC square, see here we have A and B. AC square, you know, distance formula, the time saving result is distance formula here. 10 minus 2 is 2 square, 10 minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 minus 4 whole square plus 7 minus 3 whole square, and this refers AC square. So it becomes 64 plus 25, because we have square it should be positive, and this is 16. Okay, so AC square will be this, and this is equal to 60 plus 20, 80, 85, 89, 99, and this will be 105. And if you consider AB square, see, you have to consider uh, AB square, 4 minus 2, 2 square 4, I'm going to write directly, plus A minus 4 whole square plus 9 minus 3 whole square is 36. Directly we can write. And similarly, if you're going to take BC square, if you're going to take BC square, it become 10 minus 4 is 6, 6 square is 36, and plus minus 1 minus a whole square, can I take a plus 1 whole square, because minus 1 minus 1 minus minus become plus, plus 7 minus 9 is become 4. Okay, so if you're going to equate this, it become yeah. So if you're going to consider 105 is equal to 105 is equal to 4 plus, see, this can be written as 36 plus 4 is 40 plus a minus 4 whole square, and this can be written as 36 um, 36 plus a plus 1 whole square plus 4, and again 36 plus 4 is 40, 40 plus a minus 4 whole square plus 40 plus a plus 1 whole square, a plus 1 whole square. So it become 105 minus 80 is equal to, so it become a square plus 16 minus 8a plus a square plus 1 plus 2a. So it become 25 is equal to, it become 2a square minus 6a, 16 plus 1 is 17, 16 plus 1 is 17, so 25 minus 17, 25 minus 17 will be 8 is equal to 2a square minus 6a. See, instead of, see, if I'm going to take 2 common, it become a square minus 3a should be 4. So consider the options 1 and 4. If you put 1, 1 minus 3 will not be 4. Minus 1, option 1 is not correct. Instead of solving this quadratic equation, you can go through with trial and error method, because it's already time 2 minutes or more than 2 minutes it has taken. So consider option 2, a square minus 3a should be equal to 4. Option 2, minus 1 become plus 1, minus of minus become plus 3, so it is 4, minus 1 will be satisfied. We have one more minus 4, we have to take either it is 4 or minus 4. So 4 square is 16, minus 4 3s are 12, it is 4, so option 2 is the right answer. Option 2 is the right answer for question number 7, KCET 2025. Okay. Next. we'll move on to the next question, the question from limits and derivatives. And this year they asked two questions from limits and derivatives. The first question is, see, limit extending to 3 x square minus ax minus 3b divided by x minus 3 is equal to 5. According to algebra of a limit, we can take limit for numerator as x square minus ax minus 3b, and if I take the denominator to right hand side, we can apply the limit extending to 3 for x minus 3, and we have 5. Take it outside. So if you're going to apply 3 square is 9 minus 3a minus limit of a constant is constant. This is equal to, if you are going to apply the limit as 3, it becomes 0. 0 into 5 is this one, and this is equal to 3a plus 3b. So if you take 3 as common, it becomes 3 into a plus b. 3 ones are 3 3s are. Since they ask what is a plus b, answer will be 3. So option 3 is the right answer for question number 8. Next, we'll move on to question number 9, version code B2. Here they asked limit as extending to 1 of the function f of x, limit as extending to 1. See, extending to 1 comes under x is less than 2. So the function will be x plus 1 plus, and limit as x tending to 2. See, x tending to 2 comes under x is greater than or equal to 2. The function will be x square minus 1. Since this is a polynomial function, we can directly apply the limit, because limit exists when LHL is equal to RHL. Since it is polynomial function, so x is equal to extending to 1, it become 2. Extending to 2, 2 square 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 plus 3 will be 5. So option 2 is the right answer for question number 9. And they asked two questions from the limits concept. Let's move on. Question number 32, the mean and standard deviation. See, this was the previous year question, KCET 2019. They asked the same question. Here we know the time saving result. Sigma is equal to, what do you mean by sigma? It is standard deviation is equal to square root of the sum of the square of the observation divided by n minus x bar whole square. What is x bar? It is mean, square of the mean. So if I am going to take squaring on both sides, it becomes square, and sum of the square of the observation, say sum of all the square of the items, this is what I need, divided by, what is n? According to given, it is 100 items. 100 items matlab it is 100 minus, and the given mean and standard deviation. See, mean is 50. Mean is 50 matlab you have to take 50 whole square, right? You have to take 50 whole square. So you know sigma square. See, standard deviation is 4. So 4 square plus 50 square 100 is equal, and this will be multiplied by 100. This should gives the sum of the square of the observation, that is items. So it will be 2516 multiplied by 100 gives 00. 251600. Option 2 is the right answer. So this completes the first year questions. They asked totally 23 questions from the first year. I discussed 21 questions, not 21, sorry, 20 questions. Now I completed 20 questions. Remaining 3 questions from probability I'm going to discuss with second year probability. So now I'm going to stop here. I hope you all got the answers for first year topics. Stay tuned. I'll come with remaining 40 questions we have. I will come with 20 more questions in the next video. Thank you everyone. Love you all. Namaste. Take care. Bye bye.